So good evening. It is now 7:01, and I'll call the Master Plan Committee meeting of Wednesday, September 18th, 2024 to order. First order of business, let's do a roll call attendance, please. Linda?
Linda Brown.
Carol Gogolinski.
Meg Schlesman.
Ross Smith.
Bob and Eric.
Gordon Larrabee.
Matthew Benoit.
Rich Preston. Thank you. All right, if you have them, you should have a copy of the minutes. If you could take a look.
Two excused absences, Mike Swicker and Bob Moran.
Thank you.
Yep. Other members, Brendan Moore, John Bombara, I did not hear from.
Has John been notified he's on the committee?
He has.
I saw him at breakfast this morning. He didn't say a thing.
Maybe this committee would like to make a recommendation to have the planning board remove his appointment.
Is he on planning or zoning?
He's on zoning, but the planning board appoints this board,
Oh, thank you.
How many has he missed in a row?
all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like Bob was saying, does he know? Has he been?
Has he been notified
Not verbally, I don't think, but he was appointed by the ZBA.
by the ZBA?
Yeah, or selected by the ZBA to join this committee. He's been notified of his appointment.
If someone's got his phone number, I'll call him.
I do not.
I don't think I have his phone number.
Mike.
Mike knows it.
Thank
That's
you.
right, this is on the zoning board.
Thank you.
Is there anything, Mike, you should call him.
Rich, the only thing I see on minutes, line 7, Mike Manerick, it should be Bob, I believe.
Line 7,
Yeah.
Or
Number 7.
Yeah, no,
Mike
Wasn't that your
Narick.
father?
That was my father.
Yeah, right.
And he's not here.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
has an excused absence.
Only in
Okay.
spare, only in spare.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, I have a question. When is the fall town meeting? I looked all over the website. I can't find it
November
on the website.
4th?
yeah,
Forget.
November,
I don't even know.
People have asked me when it is,
yes,
and I
think
said
it
I
is the
don't know.
3rd. I think it is the 3rd, November 3rd.
Best kept secret, don't you know that, Carol?
Yeah.
We only want certain people to show.
That is a classic T-shirt.
3rd is a Sunday.
I got that from Mistress Carey
I'm guessing
back in the
Really?
70s.
Oh, wow. That is a classic.
Taking it back.
Handed
Yeah.
out T-shirts. I told my friend from school, we gotta go, come on.
Carol, I'm putting my money
That's
on the
cool.
4th.
You're putting your money in the fourth?
4th. Those are the latest Vegas odds.
Okay. But it's pretty bad that we can't find it.
Yeah,
So something should be
actually.
done a little better than that on
Yeah.
when you're going to have the
Now,
town,
did you
the
not
fall
open
town
the
meeting.
warrant
when
You have to go to the goodness store. to
We
get
did,
that.
we opened
The
a
goodness
few.
store's only open one day a week now.
Wow.
And I don't think they know it. Most people in the goodness store hold us the bills now.
Any other recommendations or amendments, comments, considerations on the minutes of September 12?
It's usually the first Monday.
If everybody is ready, I will make a motion, but only after everybody's ready.
Okay. I just have one comment. It's just a recommendation. Line 6, open house workshop presentation, November 14th, 2024. I was going to recommend we put from 5:30 to 8, just for the record.
Okay.
I think we changed,
It was mentioned, but then I think it was that, watching the YouTube, that it got to the point where everybody was talking about, well, after 7 o'clock, people might fade. So,
I can imagine watching this meeting, trying to suss out the salient points would be challenging.
out of control, going everywhere.
No.
It's a great group,
It's
and
none of this through the chair stuff.
this is it's a great group of characters. I love it. And but the master plan committee lends itself to discussion, but we have a tendency to go off the rails once in a while.
Yeah.
That's
Tangents.
understandable.
Bring our
We get it
tangents
back.
with us.
So you want it to 8, because that was talked about.
Yeah, we changed it. It was originally 5 to 7:30. We changed it from 5:30 to 8, I think.
Okay.
Can I ask a grammatical question?
Sure.
Is it effecting or affecting?
Where are you on there?
Sorry, the town for the next 20 years, under the last bullet on number 3? It's a grammatic thing that I struggle with all the time.
It's always a question, and I found that affect is to influence, kind of before the fact. Effect is after the fact.
After the fact.
So we could affect something, but after something's done, you've effected it.
Okay, so it could be both.
Having said that, I don't know which one you want to use here.
Are you an English teacher?
No, but I struggled with it too, and I said I'm going to nail this.
Isn't affect a verb? It's affected.
Effect, I think, is a noun, correct?
It's a noun. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but they do two different things.
The effect of something, which would be E, like you said, a noun.
Yep.
And then if you're affected, that's a verb, that's an A,
It's usually future tense to affect something.
yeah.
So which?
Good question, which one is it?
So this one would be affecting, I think.
A?
Thank you,
With an A?
thank you.
You sure?
Catch.
To act on or change someone or something is affect.
Say that again, Matt?
To act on or change someone or something is affect.
So that's
How
a
would it
verb.
affect the town?
That's a verb.
Yeah.
All right. Meg, where were you on that third bullet point?
The last one on,
The last bullet point,
On line-
somewhere at the beginning of the survey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Add. So that should be affecting. Boy, we're dotting i's and crossing t's, aren't we?
We are,
got to.
very much. Does anyone have anything else? Recommendations, amendments? That means you're on, Bob.
I'm on.
You're on.
I'll make a motion to pass the Master Plan Committee meeting minutes of September 12th, 2024, as presented with the corrections as noted.
We have a motion on the table. Do we have a second?
One second. You can go.
Okay. Motion by Bob, second by Gordon to approve the minutes of September 12th as amended. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, those abstaining, the ayes have it. Thank you. So once again, Emily and Sam from CMRPC have joined us. Welcome, and you have the floor.
Great. So we only met less than a week ago, but, so Sam and I incorporated the edits that we had talked about. Survey, the print version and the online version, and the postcard and the flyers. Not too much has changed, but I guess the big thing maybe we can start with is the maps. There were some suggestions of some changes, so I just want to make sure that we captured everything. So yeah, please take a look. I know like the colors of the zoning map were changed to reflect the actual town's official zoning map. We added it in the corner, it says not for official use. So people aren't, showing up at board and committee meetings with these in the end.
No, you never know.
There's some descriptions in them, some of the, I know the last one, the open space one, we kind of reduced the number of like owner type categories. For example, there was like county land was in there before, but there's no county owned open space land in town.
Downtown Spencer.
Miss,
Say, where is she talking?
you got downtown Spencer.
I don't know, talking too
Oh,
fast.
Yeah.
That's not.
Wait, what?
I mean, it's a map of
Oh
Douglas.
my
but
God.
It says Spencer.
I was doing a lot of mapping for Spencer recently.
Oh, yeah, town of Spencer.
Okay,
Details.
yeah, okay.
We'll keep them on their toes.
Yeah.
Well, they're keeping us on our toes, right?
Yeah.
We also labeled street names and included other town borders, like other town labels.
I wasn't aware that Main Street, as it goes through the downtown, was called Northeast Main. So I learned something new today.
Actually, it is.
Oh,
It's
no.
actually called Northeast Maine all the way
I don't know
through.
where
huh?
it
No, it's
begins.
not.
I don't know where it
At the,
begins,
at the
but
con,
Succo
the
Hall.
At the
monument
monument, Northeast
at
Maine.
North
Monument
Street.
is where it starts.
Past
Right,
the
oh,
packet.
oh, okay, well,
Soco is on Northeast Main.
so that needs to be changed.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Where is it?
Where the Grill on Main and the restaurant, the Douglas House of Pizza and all of that, that's not Northeast Maine,
So
that's
with the
Maine.
fork here, north in Maine, there's a monument. You're saying that's the, where it changes,
Right.
Linda?
The
Yes.
second map is good.
Yeah, where it says Douglas Village
Where
Package
it
Store,
says
down below.
Douglas Village Package Store, where that V intersection
That's where
is.
Yeah.
Northeast Main Street starts, you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so prior to that, it's still North Street?
It's
No,
just
it's Main
Main Street.
Street.
Main
This
Street.
is just Main Street, okay.
Yep,
Just delete the word northeast.
Yeah, yeah,
on the one on the left.
And-
Wouldn't
and
it be
it's the-
shown on our website, Matt?
Yep.
Right? I did print out those maps.
okay.
So
Yeah, it looks on the.
you have 3 schools labeled here, but I believe one's the elementary, one's the middle, and one's the high school. But this shows 2 different elementary schools.
Okay, I based that on Google Maps,
Okay.
so they just had it labeled wrong then.
It goes from left to right, the elementary, the middle, and then the high school.
Elementary,
Right.
middle, okay,
I
gotcha.
think so. That's how it goes, right?
No,
No, the high
No.
school's further down, it's off-site.
Yeah, but it's the one to the right most.
If
One
you-
closest to Davis Street, right?
no, if you're coming up from Davis Street, it's the middle school, then the high school, and then the elementary school, right?
Okay,
And they're all on Gleason Court?
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
No, the high
No,
school
no,
is not on Gleason
no,
Court.
none of them are on Gleason
Well,
Court.
So where's the high
it's
school?
on the access road that makes up Gleason Court, right? So, no, it's just the cluster of labels is,
Okay, I'll find the high school and,
So where it says Douglas Elementary School in the middle there, that should be the high school, is that what we're saying?
Right.
Okay.
yeah. And I don't think
Middle
it's,
school, high school, and elementary.
okay, gotcha.
and it's not the East Douglas Elementary, it's just the Douglas Elementary.
Right,
Well, I'm confused. What do we have
Yeah.
at town meetings? At the high school?
Yeah,
yeah.
That's not.
The new high
property
school.
is not on this map.
Yeah. it's not even
yeah, it
on
is.
It's off scale.
No, it's here. It's here. It's right here.
No, it's not.
Yeah, this comes up. It's right here.
It's a whole nother
No,
driveway.
the high school is off map by about an inch.
It's in the, I don't know if it's in the forested area, but.
It would be.
That little
Yeah, the high
access
school has
road.
a separate entrance, Bob.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Because we just,
Farther east.
No, you're right.
Separate entrance, just after the middle school.
That's right.
Oh, you're right. So there is no high school here.
Right.
Okay, so it's just one elementary school and one middle school. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Sorry about
it's
that.
actually right below the black box miscellaneous. That's where the entrance is on that yellow
So
piece.
just get rid of the East Douglas Elementary School.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do we call that school? Is that,
the Douglas Elementary.
no, the first school's got some special name to it.
Primary?
Primary,
Primary, yes.
primary.
Okay,
Thank you.
that's what they call the elementary school,
The
primary?
first one is primary. It's like kindergarten.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so there are 3 buildings.
There's
There are three
three-
Oh,
three
geez.
physical
Now
buildings.
I'm totally messed
No,
up.
there's 3 buildings.
There's 3
Actually,
physical
there's 4
buildings.
So
school
the East Douglas Elementary
The high
is the
school is
Douglas
not on the
Primary
map.
School.
That's the primary, Douglas primary.
Okay, Douglas Primary School.
So get rid of elementary, put in primary.
See, Emily, you're asking the wrong people there, I guess.
It's been a long time since we've gone to school.
No, we don't.
Well,
So
there's been some changes, too.
Okay. So the Douglas Elementary School is the same, Douglas Middle School is the same, and then the third one is Douglas Primary School.
Yes,
Okay.
Right to left, not left to right.
yeah, middle, elementary, primary, right to left.
Yeah.
And that cul-de-sac you have where this says Douglas Elementary School, that is not a cul-de-sac there. That continues straight through, connects to Gleason Court.
Oh, yeah.
But there is a circle. It shows on the map there's a circle in front of the middle school.
There is,
There is a circle there. But that
probably where they
road,
Well,
let the
that's a
kids off
drop-off.
of the
yeah,
bus.
but
That's
that
a
road,
drop-off.
but that road would continue all the way up through.
I mean,
the
Right.
we're splitting hairs at this point, like, I think it matters. Right,
But
it's not a public way, so,
that's not where the focus is.
Driven up there, I was doing a little tour of the town,
Yeah, it's just
and it
these
was
two
like
here
blocked
tonight.
off
Yeah.
for people, so. That's fine.
Yeah, if we send this map
Like
out,
that with the
and
road.
everybody knows those
Gotcha.
aren't the names,
Yeah,
and I
right.
said, these people don't know what they're doing.
You're right, you're absolutely
This
right.
is junk, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
The middle does have a little entrance for bus. The high school down here,
Okay, so it's just completely off the map then?
off the map.
But the roads are right-of-way roads, that's what they're labeled as, right? So it's not a right-of-way.
Yeah, it's not a right-of-way, but we can get the, I mean,
It's a
yeah.
road, it's one way in the
It's
morning.
actually, Google Maps wouldn't know, town website.
So this is based on
Would
state
know.
land use data, and then I also
Get rid of the
use,
word.
And if it doesn't say it,
Yeah.
you go to the assessors by the parcel, and they have
But you don't have to put it
the
in here.
correct names for these
Okay.
buildings.
Everybody knows that's Maine, everybody knows it's Northeast Maine.
gotcha.
Where the junction is.
You guys took this from Google, right?
What is it?
What?
You got the labels from Google?
I got some of them from Google, I got some of them from the state.
We got Cranberry Bog here somewhere?
A what?
This is
Cranberry
definitely
bog?
wrong on Google, the school stuff.
I mean, there are places.
Maybe up
where-
in the state forest.
There are
but-
places where cranberries grow, but
Yeah.
Anything else on these maps?
So on the open space inventory map, you probably want to scratch Northeast from Main Street. Is that correct?
Southwest Main Street, is that correct?
No, it's just Main Street.
Just Main. So scratch out northeast and scratch out southwest.
Well, no,
No, southwest is correct.
yeah, that's
And
right.
there is a northeast going towards Uxbridge.
Correct.
We have
To
that.
Hartford Ave.
Yeah, after the bend in the road.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep that.
yeah.
And that's listed correctly.
On this one, we took out all the extra legend items, and then we added the newly acquired open space property.
Which one is that, the open space inventory map?
Yeah. Is there anything you want me to call that property, Matt, other than what it already is?
Which one?
The 100-acre property?
Oh. I mean,
Municipal open space,
yeah, you
Well,
can-
we
what
have
it
that.
should be. It shouldn't be a different color.
yeah, it should be the same as the municipal.
And
we'll
it
just
doesn't
blend
matter if
right.
it's newly
Oh,
acquired.
so you don't want to call attention to it, you just want it to be the same?
No.
Yeah, just
Okay.
blend it right in.
Yeah.
What is it? What are we-
That
This
is,
partial portion up here, that's the 100 acres we just got.
Where is that?
Sutton Douglas Development Corp.
Is that,
Oh, it's off the Sutton entrance. Yeah,
what
I
is
forgot
that?
the name of that road.
No, Conservation Drive, there's an entrance
Right,
off of
Conservation
that.
Drive, but it does not access through Conservation.
I mean, the
There is 20
parcel's
feet,
shaped a little differently
There's a
than this.
20-foot
I think you just
Right.
right through when you
right-of-way.
could.
and then
I
off
just
of
based it on,
Mumford
so
Street.
there's like parcel data,
Yeah.
and then I put in the parcel code that you gave me,
Yeah.
and that was the
See
parcel
how
that
it's
showed
got
up.
like a little
Okay.
strip?
Hey,
And then another.
I mean, it's
On the map.
it's not perfect,
Right
but
of
you know
way.
what?
oh, okay.
We'll take it.
So any
That's
other
Conservation Drive.
cross street. So this,
committee? Why?
Oh,
Sorry.
gotcha.
Off the rails. Any other recommendations? Thank you for your input, by the way. Any other recommendations or corrections on these maps?
oh,
Are we
that's
just using
the
like
Leon
consider-
Mazinski of Mumford Street.
How do you mean?
There's a cranberry bog? Do we have a cranberry bog?
Sure, we can take those out. So this is every single possible, like,
Sure.
Land
I didn't know
use-
if you were just leaving
Yeah.
it there or.
I don't even think there's a
or wanted them
nursery
there or not.
on here.
yeah, we can get rid of the extras in that map as
And
well.
the miscellaneous doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Unconsolidated shore. I
Right.
mean,
Well,
What
this is
is,
just a comprehensive.
what is Bearland? What does that mean, Bearland? I see it over here, but
Bearland?
B-A-R-E,
Sort of desert.
Bearland, what's that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean, Bearland?
Black bear, brown bear.
No, that's not got bears.
It's over here by Soldiers.
Yeah, it's over by Soldiers Field, but why is it there considered bare land?
And there's some up by the schools.
Is there some up by the school?
Yeah.
I can look at, so this is a state data layer, just showing like, they had a way of categorizing land use based off of satellite data that they collected in 2016. So, I mean, I can consult like the files for that and see what they meant by bare land, but I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I think maybe you're going to confuse people too. I
That's what
don't
I'm
think we
thinking.
have any saltwater wetland.
No.
Let's just take out the ones.
We don't have any uncons,
Let's go,
It's a
Yeah, let's just go
Sure.
down the list.
line.
Okay.
Yeah.
we
So-
don't, Yeah,
Shall
let's
we?
go down one by one.
Yep.
Sounds
So
good.
residential's good?
Yep.
Yeah,
Residential multifamily?
Yeah.
Yep,
Commercial?
Yep.
Industrial?
Yeah.
yep,
Mixed use?
I would say so.
Urban, public, institutional?
Yep.
That's just
Yeah, we
school.
have-
What is-
yeah, okay.
Pasture hay?
Yep.
Yep.
See some of those.
Cultivated?
Are there any on here?
I don't think we.
Not by
I don't
this
think we really have
definition.
Oh, there's
now,
one.
But
It's,
there might be some.
I see it,
Hey.
I don't know what street this is, but the one that sticks up on the left-hand side, the third parcel up has a little bit of this. That's
Keep it,
cultivated.
Matt?
It's a little piece of it, so you might as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone good with that?
Sure.
Keeping it? All
Well, if you
right.
got one piece, is it worth to have it on there?
What would happen to it if you took it out? Like, it would just be white, right?
Yeah, we'll leave it on there.
So leave it on.
All right.
Right.
Which map are you
It'd be like,
looking at?
it'd be
We're
like,
looking at
Douglas
this one.
land
I think we're
use.
looking at the one,
Land use.
Spencer?
Yeah.
It's actually
I think we're on.
the land use map, too, all of these things.
So this is the one that's labeled Spencer land use?
Is this the one we're
Yeah,
looking
but
at? We're
these
going
things are
we're going
also
down
on
these.
all the
Oh, okay.
maps.
Huh.
Yeah, I would imagine they would be, so whatever we do here,
Whatever we-
assuming
right.
you'll.
across.
Yeah.
The others,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
cross-reference.
so we did cultivated forest,
Yep.
Yep.
scrub, shrub.
Shrub?
What's that?
We don't know what scrub is, but they got some
Well,
over
you get
there.
on the Cape, do you ever see those dwarf plants they have? Those are all scrub bushes and scrub trees.
But do we have any?
I see some on here.
Out towards Webster.
Yeah, it looks like there's some.
I mean,
In the
Not
middle
much,
of
that's the
Boris
center of
is one.
town. it's a summer town.
I don't see one.
The scrub.
Yeah, I see someone here.
Yeah, it looks like it's
Where?
Okay, go to the other,
by the river.
go to the other map. Put it down.
That one's good? Scrub, shrub?
Yeah, there are, yeah.
I think we're still,
Oh, okay.
we're going to keep it or scrap
Yep.
it?
Might as well keep it.
Okay.
It's right there. Yeah,
Then everybody's favorite, fair land.
that's got to stay.
That's with the nude beaches. Sorry.
I like that one, though. I think we should have more.
That goes to the adult entertainment.
Yeah, the Adult Entertainment Center.
There you go.
Forested wetland,
Yeah.
non-forested wetland.
Yeah, there is some. It looks very similar to the scrub.
Saltwater wetland.
I
That's
think we can
gotta
get
go.
rid of that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
This is something we don't know,
So that's gone, right?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Water,
Stays.
unconsolidated shore
I think we get rid of
Don't
that
believe
one.
that's in there.
Yeah.
goes.
Aquatic bed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think we got that.
Is there any on the map?
It does show some.
Where?
On the
Looks
edge,
like it would
the edge
be-
of Bad Luck Pond. That shows some of it, I think.
Where's Bedlock Pond? Let's go back over to the big one. That's that pond that's up
That's Hunts Pond, isn't it?
Hunts Pond, I think.
Is that like wetland and reeds
Yeah,
and stuff?
yeah,
Yeah, nine tails.
yeah. Shows a
Can't
little.
swim in it,
Hunts Pond,
can't boat in
that's
it, but it's wet,
I mean,
right?
Are we
Yeah,
keeping
they-
aquatic bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we need the aquatic bed? What would happen if you disappear? Would it just turn blue?
yeah.
Yeah, so we're just changing the legend labels, but the map would stay the same. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Other impervious?
Yeah, there's some of this behind the library, or next to, what is that road? Next to the bank there, across from Depot
Mechanic.
Street. Mechanic, yeah, there's some right there.
Okay. Developed open space,
Yep.
right of way,
Yep.
Yeah,
I think so.
cranberry bog, scratching,
It's
right?
gotta go.
Scratching.
Yeah, there's none on
there is
that.
Be nice, but no.
Meg wants to find it,
It
she
would be
said.
nice, yeah. She's
Well,
like,
there
where's
are-
Waldo?
There are cranberry bogs.
Orchard?
But they're not.
Keeping, I assume? They're all-
We'll keep the orchard, yeah.
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 Is the Douglas
one.
Orchard on here?
Nursery?
We don't have any, do we?
Well, we could have a nursery someday, who knows?
But it's not on this.
Yeah, but it's just not on the map.
Right, but it's not on that
So
map.
scratch nursery.
Yeah.
Okay, and miscellaneous is.
Miscellaneous can go, obviously. Doesn't need to be
You want to
there.
scratch that?
Yeah, I mean, what's it,
No need.
there's no need for it. All right. So that's removing saltwater wetland, unconsolidated shore, cranberry bog, nursery, and miscellaneous. Did I miss any?
I still say get rid of aquatic bed.
Okay, let's get rid of that, too.
Either.
If you look at Hunts Pond
Yeah, Upper Hunt.
on the land use downtown area, the upper portion of Hunts Pond, which is towards the bottom part of the page, it's kind of, looks cloudy, you know? It's a bluish cloudy, which is what that aquatic bed, maybe that just means
I look at that as waves.
Yeah, that's what clouds.
on
It's
GIS.
windy when they took
Yes.
this picture.
I think you could be right.
Surf,
Yeah.
dude.
I've seen that on GIS.
Oh, yeah.
Any other questions,
Webster
comments on the legend as discussed?
That should be
I
good.
think that'll cover it. That'll thin it out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to confuse people. You need to keep this thing.
Right, exactly.
And I think they've done a lot to do that,
Yeah.
but this is even better. That's great. Any other questions on any other maps? Have you looked at the open space inventory map?
So,
Space inventory.
yeah, just changing the newly acquired to the municipal. Makes sense.
But looking at this
Yeah.
now, I got to get rid of the restrictions, agriculture, preservation, conservation, just because there aren't any of those in town as of
Yeah.
right now.
What map are you
Wait a
looking
minute.
at?
The open space inventory map.
Yeah, I mean, those restrictions are included in the state and municipal lands, so, I mean, that covers it.
Aren't there some people that put agricultural restrictions on their properties, though?
Yeah,
And they're not owned by the state?
but those are considered private, so, I mean, those are listed as private, right?
If they should be showing up on this map. I don't know why.
Right.
Yeah, the pink. Right?
Yeah.
They're private.
Well, that's private, but
Right. That's open space, so it's the private open space. That must be those agricultural restrictions.
yeah, there's something messed up about this. I'll have to look into that.
That includes like
Private
the 61A
conservation
and
restriction.
61B.
That doesn't. It doesn't include those, but
Sell that
yeah.
to the state, but they still keep their land.
Oh,
Like Whittier Farms,
Whittier's,
I
yeah.
think, yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't the town selectmen just accept one of those within the last couple of years? Wasn't it somebody wanted to put their property into that?
What is this?
And I might be wrong, but I'm thinking that
To
it
the right,
might been up
Different.
before,
okay.
after the,
Make it like.
with the
Oh, yeah,
ice cream place up there on the right-hand side. I might be wrong about that.
Yeah, the label.
Somebody wanted to put,
The ice cream lady?
not the ice cream,
that?
across the street, up a little bit across the street from there.
Near the highway barn?
Yeah, kind of up near, there's somewhere, there's like somebody, and I might be wrong about that. No, it wasn't Hasbro.
Sorry, so what was the latest change, Matt? You had-
Sorry, under the legend, you can see part of the next town. What is that, Uxbridge?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it
gotta
just
get rid
makes
of
it
those.
kind of little busy right there, like if that could be removed.
Yeah, I can clip the open space so it only shows open space in the town.
Okay.
Yeah,
And up near the Sutton border?
Yeah.
Or is that Oxford?
That's Sutton.
So,
I don't think we have any land trusts.
no.
And I think this is that Lady Woods
Oh, okay, yeah.
down there, where she
Yeah.
has pheasants
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
But I
okay.
think she's selling it or something. Maybe it isn't a protected thing,
Yeah,
or it's a hunting ranger.
I don't think it's a bad idea to leave the other towns on, though.
Like a connected
Yeah, because.
corridor thing.
Well, the thing is, if you look over in the corner up here, there's something that's orange, or what is that? What color is that?
Yeah,
What I could do is
I don't see a problem with leaving the other towns on it.
to make it more clear where the border is for this one, since we do want to keep like the connected open space, I could have like a shaded, I could shade the other towns so that it's like a translucent layer that goes on top of them.
Okay.
So you can still see where the open space is, but it's like clearly distinguished.
Can you
Or,
label?
I was gonna say, what if we make Douglas's border blue instead of black? A blue line.
Yeah, we could do that.
it's just the legend, the colors kind of blend right into it, so it's just, see right under where it says private newly acquired, there's that red that touches those boxes.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look good.
I think there's another part of open space that's missing. The Mary Lynn Doobie property, isn't that off of Manchog Road? Gilboa runs into Manchog Road,
Yeah,
right?
kind of where,
And it's not there, and the Mumford River is right behind her property, where that, like,
I think it's where
there's
Mumford
a
Street.
big sign there from Conservation, put up years ago.
Oh, okay, you mean off of Mumford Road?
No, that's
No.
Leon's.
No, Leon's is off of
But I think it's
Manchog
where
Road.
Mumford
could've
Road
been-
comes down to,
Leon's is off of
That's what I
Mumford,
think, sorry.
right after Curticus.
It was hard to
Okay.
distinguish from the
And
way
Mary
Matt had
Lynn's
them
is
categorized.
heading towards Manchog
Oh, okay.
on the
Right.
right.
Okay.
It's behind that farm.
but I think where Mumford Road comes down, across from where that fork
That's
is.
Manchog.
Yeah.
And Mary Lynn's property is
Is-
off of Manchog.
Right, out
There's
behind the
a
old
sign
spec
there.
farm and,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're saying we should have that on there?
Well, yeah, that's
Okay.
open space,
Is it permanently protected?
yes. It's in the conservation's hands. And then next to that is also a town property-owned slice. There was one given to, piece given to conservation and a piece given, it was only for the town.
Don't we have
And they
this
both have
plan?
access to the Mumford in the back.
Don't we have this plan in our open space plan? Do we have something like this in the open space plan? I thought Matt Franz kind of built a map for us as part of that.
Yeah, there is one in there,
Yeah.
but I believe this would be the same data, so.
Okay. Be worth checking just to verify.
Yeah, because that, all the open space should be added.
Well, on the municipal, we're doing municipal land, what about Castle Caves? Where's that? That's
Well,
no,
that's not
municipally owned
open,
now.
left as open
Okay,
space yet.
okay, all right, okay, it's just, so do we have municipally owned land on any of these maps?
Yeah.
The light green
Light,
on the open space
No,
inventory.
that's the
No, that-
conservation land.
oh, okay,
Conservation or
Open space.
recreation? Or recreation.
all right, okay.
So that could include town.
So we don't have
Yeah,
anything
like
on the
municipal
maps that is
recreation,
showing just
Playground?
municipally owned land, whether it's the schools or
Highway bond.
the highway bond or any of that. We don't have any maps that show that.
That's on the downtown and the land cover. It's urban, public, and institutional.
Oh, okay, where is that?
Well, that's only a small portion of Douglas,
Yeah, that's not the big
This one.
Yeah,
expanded.
it's just the downtown blow up.
just the downtown area. It
Right,
wouldn't
but
show
the
like
large map has the
highway bond.
same item in the key, urban, public, institutional.
Right,
It's just harder to see.
but the big map doesn't have any of that, yeah, they do have the urban, public, and institutional on this,
Yep.
on the Douglas land use cover.
Yep. It's in bold.
So, what's it showing here?
If we're confused.
I know, I know. Oh, yeah, it's pretty hard to read what this stuff is. I mean, you look at the gravel pits up there, what are they? Is that where the bare land is, up in the gravel pits?
Yeah,
Maybe.
it is, yeah.
It's pretty barren right now.
Yep.
In Northeast Maine, where the big warehouse is that bare land?
It's shown as a gravel pit currently here.
Right,
Let's-
so that must be what
It is
bare land means.
2016.
Bare
is gravel
land could be
pits.
left as gravel.
Yep, this is
open
2016
pits,
data,
Open
so,
gravel pits?
yep.
So we just rename it?
No. I don't,
Actually, the one where Diu's is, that's now a solar field.
right,
So that's not bare land at all.
right.
And that's showing as bare land here.
Well, even so, it's 2016 data.
Well, Gio's solar field was put up before that.
Oh, yeah, it's been up there for a long
Yeah.
time.
For a while.
And then the one down on, behind the barn where they sell stuff,
I don't think we need to be so picky with our map.
flea market barn.
Yeah.
That's got a bunch of
Kinda-
solar there, too.
All right, so
Oh,
we decided we
yeah,
don't need
yeah.
we don't need to restore bare land for those areas.
No, we're
that
going to
gravel
leave it the
pits?
way it is, I
Okay.
guess.
Anything else on the maps?
I think it orients people.
On the open space, do
Kinda
you want to add some
again-
towns like you did on the other map?
And Wallem Pond.
Yeah, the town labels, I noted that, yeah.
Noted.
Wallem Pond Street is incorrect. Wallem Lake Road
Right.
is the official.
That's true.
And that goes from the western part of the town,
Thank you, Linda.
Wallem Lake Road.
Yep.
Maybe it was Wallem Pond Street 100 years ago.
Who knows?
Is that anywhere else?
Now, are these on a website?
These were just created. But yeah, no, we haven't posted them to the website. They were just supposed to be for the survey.
Right. I'm just curious if they're on the website. Can you like go in closer and see better or not?
I can show you what it looks like on the online version, but that's not a bad idea to add it separately maybe to the master plan website. If people wanted to. Can I share my screen?
My screen froze.
There you go.
Thanks.
Here we go, thank you. So this is kind of what it'll look like. But for some reason on this.
Can you
website-
zoom in on it a little bit?
I can, yeah. But it doesn't let you like click and like open it up.
Yeah.
It's annoying. So that's why, yeah, it might not be a good idea to have it on the site. Or, yeah. So we could have also a link on it, on the website, and then it would take you to a version where you can zoom in more.
Yeah.
That's,
The-
yeah.
We
The
could
the
do-
one,
yeah.
oh, I'm sorry, the one above that has the box on it, that is like a blow-up, okay? Because on this map, it shows, yeah, Route 16 in the left lower corner of that box on the larger part of the map. And it looks like Route 16 takes a direct jog right, because you've got the 16 right on that left bottom part of that square.
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, wait a minute, Route 16 doesn't go that way, and it's almost the same color as the black of the road. So maybe if you could put that square a different color?
Yeah, we can change the color and we can move the Route 16 sign so that it's a little bit further down.
Yeah, that would be good. And that way it looks like,
No, I didn't catch that.
The road
Look at
doesn't
that as a
jog.
box.
right.
And again, you gotta change that to Main Street, away from Northeast
Yeah,
Main
that
Street.
would
Yeah, yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Or this maybe dotted,
Northeast Main's gotta move.
you know. But
Corner.
Can you do arrows on this thing?
North arrows?
Where you go the small box to the big box, there should be an arrow.
Yeah, I think there's like a line there, but it's not.
There's a line.
clearly-
But it looks like it might be part of a road, you know, unless you make it a different color.
Okay.
But roads are black and that box outline is gray.
you could,
Well, the box outline could be bright
You can
pink,
make-
and it would be more helpful than
Yeah.
the black of the road.
or dot the box,
A dash.
so it's dotted instead of a solid line around it, and then see the dotted.
It's a study cartography.
Love our maps.
Yeah.
But put the arrow on the big box leading to it. So you go small box to big box.
As far as making it, making the maps, we could link them to like the OneDrive.
I'm
Where
sorry,
they-
could
it
you speak up a little bit?
So I don't know if we should put these maps on the web's page for the master plan, because then I think it gives like an expectation for there to be lots more data since it's like the master plan page. But if we just have a direct link to what we call OneDrive, it's like place for storing files and stuff that we use at our CMRPC, we could have like a direct link to just a larger version of the map. And I think that would be a safer bet.
You think people will be able to find it?
Yeah, we'll
Somebody asked
link
me
it
to
in
go
the
to some
survey.
link, I'm all done.
If we link it like directly within the survey, and then the link takes them directly to the larger map, that's sort of what I mean. I think it'd be easy for them to click.
As a link is labeled,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can navigate it easily. Most can, some might have
Sure.
some trouble, but.
Yeah,
Make
one
it as
click
clear.
is not challenging,
Yeah, right.
right? One click is not challenging.
Yeah,
But after
2,
that,
3, 4,
yeah.
yeah. So if they're properly linked and labeled.
But it, like, in terms of having data on the webpage, I think that's a good idea. I think like maybe once we get into the drafting of the plan itself and the authors start working on like data collection in general, it might be a good idea to if they create any graphs or charts or maps as part of their chapter authoring process, to have like a page on the webpage specific to that chapter, where they can show all the data that they've collected sort of in real time.
Little fact sheet.
Yeah, little fact sheets that they can create is like to help the public be more engaged in the process. But that's not, the authoring phase isn't until next year, but yeah,
That idea though.
yeah.
Any other comments or considerations on the maps?
If you,
Are we ready to move on?
Sure.
So,
Are we going to the survey?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, were there other edits to the survey? I don't think so. There's, just based on our conversation today about when town meeting is, I had put on question 13, that is on November 3rd, but that's not great, so I'm gonna change that to the 4th, if you just confirm that.
yep.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't
I think it was just the prefer not to answer on number
Oh, yes,
20.
I need that.
and it's in the
Yeah,
minutes.
it's in there, yeah.
It's in the minutes.
Right.
Yeah, I think there were a couple.
I'm
of
sorry, what was that, Ross?
On question 20, you prefer not to answer, which they have in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The question about accessory dwelling units, with the current, or the recent change, allowing them by right, is that something that we still want to ask people whether they're desirable, or because we're trying to gauge if they would do that in their own, on their own property, or?
Yeah, all of these are allowed at different, well, maybe not necessarily allowed, but, yeah, basically the idea is to get a sense of if there should be any zoning changes, so that is a good point. If, for example, people really like larger scale apartments, we learned that, and that's not allowed in town in certain areas, maybe there should be a zoning change there. Yeah, I think it's fine to just leave the ADU,
Yeah, I think so too.
just to give people a full range of options.
Yeah, I guess it would be interesting, or I'd be interested to see if people really desire them, if they're actually going to
Yeah.
do
Just
that.
kind of the feedback is what we're looking for, you
Yeah.
know?
When does that take effect, Matt?
February 2nd.
February 2nd?
Yep. We're going to have a draft bylaw on fall town meeting, we hope.
Yeah, that's what you guys are working on today.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a
February
sprint.
3rd.
We had to do it like immediately. It's just, I don't even know if
February 3rd,
everyone's.
we'll have the answer.
Right.
Million
It's just, we got to get it
applications.
circulated to all the other boards so they have a chance to see it. It's just
bull's
so
so good.
quick because it just came in from the state. It just came in last month. It's
Yeah.
like, we got to get this now? Like, really? Not enough time to vet it.
Any other considerations on the survey itself?
Yeah, and if you try to make it too tight to
Right.
stop it, it's knocking it right out.
Yeah.
So is this what you handed out tonight, whole survey?
Now, in our,
8 pages?
in
Now,
our,
it continues after the maps.
Oh. Okay,
Okay.
I got it. Thank you.
I have a question through the chair. In the minutes of the meeting, you get town services, add, prefer not to answer at the end. I don't see it. Or am I on the wrong page?
No, it's,
Town services, town services.
I think those.
Is there
towards the
another
end. I
section?
think those are towards the end, Bob.
Yeah, I don't think it was actually in town services, was it?
I think the prefer not to answer was like, how much money do you make?
That one and town services,
Town
there were two.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't remember that.
Because we have no opinion.
Right.
I wasn't here for the
Yeah.
meeting, but I watched it online.
Oh,
Was it on questions 10? I mean, people could just skip that though if they, it's an open answer one.
Yeah, I don't recall us asking on this question if prefer not to answer could be an option.
For which number?
Number 10, it's the only other one that it could have been applicable towards, but I mean.
Right, because it's
not
not
really.
on the previous.
I say just scrap it.
Number 9, like no opinion kind of serves that purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recall anyone even asking for those ones to have prefer not to answer.
That's okay.
I know that the man who sits here normally, he went ahead when I think we were on town services.
Mike Zwicker.
And he went ahead to.
He was ahead,
question-
yes, he went up,
Yeah.
he went up to 20.
right.
Yeah.
Way
He was
down
already,
the
yeah,
page
he was
anyway.
already on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, yes, you are correct.
So I think he was talking about the prefer not to answer and how much
He
money
was
you make.
home
Yes.
when Ross made the motion to adjourn.
Yeah.
That's how far ahead he was.
Oh, yeah, that's Mike. Yeah, the important one here was age and income. Too, in terms of preference not to answer.
No, I can't even find
Yeah,
it.
because he
I think
was.
the survey is great.
Good thumbing through it.
Looks good.
You little changes.
Yeah.
Picture of the old grammar school looks great, too.
I like the layout, the font, everything, it's very readable.
Yeah, and it looks great online too. I think it's very easy to see online as well. I added a progress bar so people could see like what percentage of the way they
Yep.
are.
Ah, that's cool.
So I hope
Yeah.
that entices people. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I'm halfway there.
I'm almost done.
Any other thoughts, considerations on the survey?
Ooh,
Question?
at the end, it says, mark your calendars for the master plan open house, November 14th, at the town hall,
That's at 5:30.
which would, is it 5:30?
5:30 to 8.
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
5:30.
you could add the time.
I did speak to the town clerk about the availability of the building. It's wide open,
Great.
including the gym. So depending on the numbers we get, we could, I don't know, when we start advertising this on the Facebook page, can we create an event where people can click if they're interested or not? We can get an idea how many people are to attend.
Yeah. Can we book all 3 rooms, this room, planning board room, and the gym in advance, just book it?
That's what I did.
Oh, great.
Oh, good.
I don't know if we're going to need it all, but
There's gonna be a lot of pizza.
Thank you.
Yep. And if there's athletics in there, the town hall trumps anything that they do, so
We've already, right?
we'd take over for any basketball practice.
But they haven't asked for it, and you've already asked for it, so
Yeah.
we're all set.
So
Yeah.
the book, so they can't get it.
Right.
Oh, and but when I was listening to the last meeting, I wasn't here, there is an outside drop box at the library, by the way, so when they're
Okay.
closed. Because I drop off magazines and stuff, it's a metal box,
That's right. Yep.
but too late now.
Or your
We
late
didn't
books.
add it.
That's where you put your late books,
No,
in the Dropbox?
no, I don't
Anonymous
have
late
time, I just throw them in. I don't feel like going up those inaccessible stairs.
Awesome.
So we good with the survey?
Yeah, it
Looks
looks
good.
good.
Thank you.
And then just to take a look at the flyer, like, by the flyer. So we added the word "your future" in there. We added in noting that this is a plan that's going to influence the next 20 years decision making. And I put the website, the master plan website down at the bottom.
Awesome.
And under town hall, I put in parentheses that there's a 24/7 Dropbox.
So with what Linda just said,
Yeah, so should I do that?
under the library,
That's if they're willing to,
Well, that's the other thing.
Separate.
It is a Dropbox, but now you're putting more work on them.
We got to ask them if they'll accept it, right?
Yeah.
But it's got there anyway, we got it here that it is at the
yeah, I
library.
mean, if they're handing out the
they are
survey.
town building.
If you're going to drive to the library, you can come here.
True.
I'm just saying that
You're already
they're
out
handing,
of your house.
you can get a paper copy of the survey at the library. They should accept it back if you're going to return
I
it.
agree.
When somebody fills this out online, do we know who's filling it out?
No, it's anonymous.
You don't get their website or anything like that?
I don't think I want to know that
No.
information.
You get their IP
Oh, you
address,
do the
but I
paper?
don't think you want to be stalking them.
What's an IP address?
It's how they identify your computer.
Oh, okay.
So I
Tie
think
it
it does
to-
know, because I don't think you can go in and take the survey like multiple times. You're not, I don't know if there's anyone in town that would be that interested in doing
Yeah.
that, but,
Somebody's got
so
all
I
day,
think
huh?
it does know the IP address.
caught you. They're on to you now.
There's the tunnel. How come this guy, we got a tunnel coming in?
Well, there's no name on this written survey, right?
No?
No, it's all anonymous,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I thought.
So we decided, unless we want to go back and change it.
No.
Then maybe, yeah, I think maybe we should let people know that it's anonymous too on the website too.
Sure.
Because maybe wouldn't want to do it if they figure, they're gonna look at me, they're gonna know,
track
they're gonna
that
know,
down.
track me.
There's nothing in there
gotta
where
be-
they have to put in their
Yeah.
name or their email address.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Or anything.
But I know, but, I mean, I go online looking for something, the next thing I know, somebody's trying to sell me something. Sometimes I swear, I just talk about it, and then it comes up the next day.
Oh, your phone's
Yeah.
listening to you.
Oh, it is,
Even if you tell it not to, it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could put the word anonymous somewhere in the first description.
We don't sell your data
Right. But I
Yeah.
mean, I think an anonymous is good to know.
Yeah,
much.
it's a good word to throw in there.
Just a little.
In a minute.
So, who's buying the pizza and the snacks?
We are with our budget.
All right.
Get some pizza
I
without
was wondering about
cheese on it for lactose intolerant people.
Gluten.
Well, yeah, but without cheese.
Gluten-free lactose, what do you got, a box?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you eat the box.
A little bit of sauce?
I'll eat the pizza, you eat the
Other
box.
snacks too.
I'll tell you, though, I do
Bring
have
salad.
pizza without cheese on it, and if you put a lot of vegetables on it, I've brought it over and people say, hey, this is better than the one with the cheese. Because all this Greek pizza leaves a lot to be desired.
So maybe at the end of the survey, where it says market calendars for the open house, you could add at the end, refreshments will be served. That'll get some people.
Yeah.
sometime.
If it's pizza, we
Some
just
people
like,
might eat before they come in.
Yeah.
something we've said
I
on
wish
other
I'd
ones.
known.
I don't know, did you
I think
say
instead of refreshments, I think you ought to put
No.
pizza, so they know. Because maybe
Pizza,
they'll think the only
yeah.
thing they're going to get is a cookie.
That's right. Or cake
Or
or
cake
something,
or something.
yeah.
Yeah, like specify, like if it's pizza, people love pizza, say we got free pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should, because, especially at 5:30. Well, you know what, I'll go to that thing, I won't have to go and make supper.
Well, now that there's free pizza, we should probably get the gym.
Maybe should. I think you're right. I think you're
There
absolutely
you
right.
go.
Yeah,
I think you're right, we do need the gym.
yeah. We didn't offer pizza for North
Bring
Street,
beer, then we're
so.
going to need the high school.
Yeah,
I was just going to say that.
Open bar would get a whole lot of people. I don't know.
We have done
I
that
don't
in
know
the
how much,
past.
We
I don't know how
have
much work would get done, though.
Let's just move the whole thing to the Circle Hall.
Now we
Yeah,
can
we had a
have
few
beer.
times
What's
do
that?
breweries.
Now we can have beer, it's not on.
Right,
Public property.
there you go.
I mean, town property.
Right.
So are we good with the flyer?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the flyer looks good.
And we agreed with, are we going to add or not add 24/7 Dropbox in the public library?
No, without their consent, like, how can we put that on?
Okay.
Yeah.
As Ross said, they're
Yeah.
already accepting the,
Yeah, if you can bring the survey back to the library.
Why can't it go in the Dropbox, you know?
Who do you contact?
Justin?
Justin?
Yeah.
Do you think you can contact Justin tomorrow?
They're
or-
open right now, they're open till 8.
Oh, call Justin, ask him.
Oh, I don't know if he's there personally, but
Just the
Yeah.
easier we make it,
somebody will be there.
Right.
we make it.
Yeah, it's nice they're open later now.
Yeah.
I go in there all the time. They're
Do you?
packed with people
Oh,
and
that's good.
kids. Oh, my God. Before Justin, the place was dead.
Really? Oh, that's
I'd
good.
sit there, because I don't have a computer at home,
Yeah.
for hours, because I used to do minutes for other people.
Right.
In the
Nobody
interim,
would go
something
there,
else we can look at?
really.
The postcard?
There was the
Postcard.
postcard, yeah.
Want to take a look at that?
They've come a long way.
You go in there to watch
Oh, I added
the
the-
video so you can write
No,
the
I
notes?
watched it on my
Master
phone,
plan website
Oh, okay.
to these.
Which is
second
used-
which is
side.
pretty much worse. It's a little screen.
Excuse me,
Use the computer to type?
Carol?
Yeah.
Come on,
So-
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Want to take a look at the postcard?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Let us know what you think. I'm sorry, Emily, you were saying?
Yeah, so I just added the master plan website to the second page there. So there's a Facebook link and then there's a website link.
Great.
So lots of places for people to learn more. And then I changed on the first side there, the main side, I changed the time to 5:30 to 8. I think that's all there is.
Oh, and you got the pizza
Oh,
there.
pizza and snacks
You
there,
got pizza and
yeah.
snacks will be
Yeah,
provided.
snacks will be provided.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Will we-
Snacks, too?
Will we having some water, too?
Something to
Drinks?
drink?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, that master, what's the 705?
It's just part of our webpage. I don't know what it means. It's a code that our IT guy knows what it is. I don't know how else to
So
explain
if
it.
we don't know what it is,
No.
why do we even have it in there?
It's part of the website.
To get there.
It's part of the address.
Yeah, it's
What do
just
you-
part of the web address.
Oh, you have to
Yeah.
put it in?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this
Yeah.
is the address you put into your,
Browser.
Yeah.
what's that? What do they call that line?
Your browser.
Browser?
Your search bar.
Search bar.
Does it say anywhere on here, oh, this is for the paper copy, where to drop them off on the postcard?
So there's
I know it's a
little box
lot.
that says 3 ways to take the survey. So it's, you can scan the QR code, you could type that link there into your browser, or stop by the public library, town hall, or adult social center to complete a paper copy.
Can they stop at the town hall and pick them up, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on there.
It
Where have
says
I seen
Public
that?
Library, Town Hall.
Okay.
Perfect.
Now, where will those be, Matt, in your office?
No, it'll probably be on a table in the hallway.
Do you think
No.
instead of complete, maybe you should say to pick up a paper copy? Because
Yeah,
complete means you got to sit there and write it then.
But
is
then
what
you
kinda
gotta,
sound
it
like.
doesn't tell you then where to drop it off.
No,
It could say, like the other one on the
But-
survey,
but-
where to drop
but
it.
we're talking here about picking it up. Okay, and so you can stop off there to complete a paper copy. So does that mean you sit there? People are going to
That's
say, I
what
got to
it
go in
seems
there. I
to
gotta
me,
fill-" I'd
yeah.
rather pick it up and fill it out at my leisure.
To get a copy
To
of the
yeah,
survey.
to get a copy, or whatever word, nice word you use there.
Obtain.
Obtain a paper copy.
Can I make a suggestion? Obtain
Yeah,
a copy at the public library, obtain a paper copy at the public library, town hall, or adult social center.
Okay, rearranging those,
Right.
gotcha.
Obtain a copy.
And stop
Do you want to
Or
say
copies,
pick up or
copies
drop off?
available, copies available.
to pick up and drop off
scan a code.
at these locations, a
Yeah.
paper copy.
Correct, to
of the
pick up
survey.
and/or drop off.
Yeah,
A paper copy. Yep,
Drop off a paper copy.
yep,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
gotta make it simple and easy
Well,
for
the devil's in the
people.
details, right?
So what's the read back, so we can vote on it?
For what?
What-
read it back.
What's your read back on?
Does pickup / drop off
Yep.
a paper copy, so like the slash mark?
Yeah.
Pickup / drop off a paper copy at the public library, town hall, or adult social center.
So it said copies available for pickup and, for pickup and
Well, the other two are
drop
more
off.
like.
I think it says it
commands.
loud and clear. We're just getting a little picky at this
We
point.
can't drop off at the social center, can we?
Why not?
I don't
We
know.
should double check that.
They don't have an outside
Should we put
24/7
directions
drop.
on there
You'd
too?
have to go,
But they're going to have a paper drop box inside.
Well, they don't have
Yeah.
a drop-off at the library either. I mean,
Yeah.
if, say they didn't have an outside
But I agree, the important thing
We're
was to
telling
eliminate
people
complete.
you can
Because
drop
that
them off at
implies
the library.
pick up and
But
drop off.
what, you just throw it on Gail's desk and say, here's my
Right.
copy, what's she gonna do with it?
yeah.
So something has to be worked out with them.
Any other
I think
thoughts
most
or
people will
questions,
bring it to the town
comments
hall.
on the postcard?
Yeah, I think it looks good.
Sorry to me.
Is this QR code up and running yet?
It's sort of, it says the survey is currently closed, but
Oh.
once I click open the survey on the platform, then it will work.
So when are we sending out the postcards?
So I have to order them, so I can order them like tomorrow or Friday.
yeah.
And then it usually takes about a week for them. I ordered from this company in like New Jersey, so it takes a week for them to kind of print it and ship it up here.
Yeah.
And then we just have to kind of put them in these like bundles for the postmaster to send them out.
Right.
And then usually it goes out like the next day.
So who addresses them? How they get addressed?
Yeah, so this is kind of the same format that, like, if you've ever gotten like a coupon code for a pizza place or something in that, like
Yeah.
promotional stuff in the mail.
Yeah.
So,
Resident? Like
Yeah,
resident?
Oh, so it goes to just every
we
resident?
pay for postage.
Oh, okay.
So that little postage in the corner there, that's like, you need to include that on this, but I'll pay for it all online and then drop it off.
Okay. So it won't have like Mr. Joe Smith's name on there?
No, it won't. It just has local postal customer and it'll go to every business and household.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes, I've done this probably 4 or 5 times now, so.
Yeah, okay.
It's a good way to get
Yeah.
the word out
Yeah,
there.
I just
Yeah.
didn't know how it was done, so that sounds good. Yep.
So, Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
with our next meeting not being for another month, getting these maps finalized, would it be okay with the group if they get the maps into me, I circulate them to you guys, you respond to me individually with any feedback that you have so we can get these going
We could-
in advance of our next
We
meeting?
could actually take a vote and approve them as amended
Right. Yeah,
tonight, and
yeah,
then we can fall through.
sure.
Did we make any amendments, I'm sorry, to the flyer? Or is that as, Brenda, did we leave that alone?
I think it
We
was
were gonna
okay.
check if we should add a 24/7 drop box on the public library, or did we know where we don't go?
Yeah, the way we would.
We don't know. We're not
Matt was
sure.
going to try to.
I think we should just leave the drop-off at the town hall.
Okay.
I think we should.
Is that the
Leave it-
consensus?
I think.
Why not?
All right.
I think it's too confusion over at the library.
Phew.
We're saying they can pick them up, and we're saying we can drop them off, but we didn't say of a 24-hour drop box. We got one here, that's good enough. I mean, okay, you're going to get people who might be using the library, and so they'll go over there, they'll pick it up, they'll drop it off there. They're going to be going in the library anyway if they're there, so I think we forget the drop box for the library.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions, comments, considerations on anything we've discussed regarding the survey, the maps, flyer, and the postcard?
The only question I would have was what Sam had mentioned, putting a link to the maps somewhere in there. If that was, it was just a question. I didn't know if that was going to happen or not, that's all.
Yeah, we plan on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else? Are we ready for a vote?
I think we're ready for a
I think
vote.
I'm going to take them separately, if you don't mind, because 2 are amended, 1 isn't. So I'm looking for a motion to approve the survey and the maps, for the master plan, as amended.
So move.
Motion by Ross,
I'll second it.
second by Bob. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, those abstaining. Now looking for a motion to approve the flyer as presented.
I'll make a motion to approve the survey flyer as shown, as presented.
Motion on the floor by Ross,
I'll second it.
second by Bob. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, all those abstaining, the ayes have it. The motion passes. Last but not least, I'd like to hear a motion, please, regarding the postcard, the Douglas Master Plan as amended.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by Bob, seconded by Ross. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, all those abstaining, the motion passes.
Okay, one other thing, though, you're going to put them on, the maps online. We can look at them. If something like jumps out at us that maybe you missed or you made a mistake, because, I mean, just taking these things here, we could at least get back to Matt and he could tell you.
Yeah, that's the plan. That sounds good.
Okay.
I
Never
think
hurts.
Matt's still going to circulate the maps to you guys after I
Good,
finish them,
good,
so he'll
yeah.
email them all out to
Yeah.
you. But while the survey's launched, you can make edits to the survey as well, right?
It's just a couple of more eyes that don't hurt, like just tonight seeing, quite frankly, I thought it really was Northwest Main Street, and I never knew it all these years.
Well, most of us come through this building, so if Matt has a paper copy, because I hate looking at this stuff online. It's so much easier to look at this 11 by 17 sheet of paper. I could stop in your office and do a courtesy look.
Sure.
Check me off as that I looked at it.
Okay. Great.
Do we have any other business? No?
No, we set the workshop date, finalize the survey, draft promotion materials. That's all we have.
Okay,
Next meeting's October 16th.
wonderful. And Emily, Sam, did you have anything else?
No, I mean, just in terms of the amount of time that it will be out, I think we will probably launch it as soon as possible. I guess next week then, you think?
Yeah, whenever we get the maps and we can verify that. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
guess that's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll,
So like I'll get the maps to him like earlier half of next week,
Okay.
yeah.
and then after that we launch it.
Sounds good. Yeah, and then we wanted to keep it open until I know after town meeting. So I think we're looking at a couple months being open, which is pretty standard for surveys, so I think that's a good amount of time to get the word out.
So what's your sequence? Postcards obviously first.
Yep. And we'll come up with a kind of a post on the Facebook page. Maybe you all could kind of share it on your own. If you have Facebook or anything, or maybe like an email blurb. I could come up with that with some fun language that'll get people interested. So yeah, I would say just keep a look at your emails for any directions for how to get the word out. We'll be printing a bunch of these flyers, so if we could get help just kind of posting that. We had brainstormed a number of different locations in town, maybe the post office, maybe some of the businesses. So I don't know if anyone would want to kind of help out with that if they know, have some local contacts. We talked about social media pages, so like Dynamic Douglas, getting a post on that. I'm not a Douglas resident, so I can't personally post on that, but if anyone else wants to volunteer for that.
I could do the posting on.
Great, yeah. It could even just be like if we post it on the Facebook page, you can just share the Facebook post.
Yep.
Yeah, make it as easy as possible. We had talked about Oktoberfest too, maybe doing a table then. Did we determine what date that is?
It's the first.
That's the,
First Saturday
Saturday.
in
Yeah, I believe it's
October.
October.
Because it's coming up pretty quick.
So we won't be meeting until after that date, so.
Right. It's October 5th. I'll ask if you guys can get a table there, and we'll figure that out.
Is there a charge for tables?
I'm not sure if it's for municipal causes, but we'll see.
If there is, just let us know. Cover it in the budget. Yeah, it'll be posted on the town website. hopefully like the first kind of page there on the town website where there's like important like updates and information. Yeah, and then just getting the word out by mouth also is very effective. Friends, family, neighbors, hey, we're doing a survey, this is very important for the master plan. Yeah, any other kind of brainstorming ideas? We've talked about this a few times, but.
Drop off, where the flyers going, how many are you printing?
I'll print a bunch of them, because honestly, people might just want to take it home with them. Instead of taking a full paper copy, maybe they're just like, oh, this looks interesting, take the flyer home with me, scan the QR code when I get home. So I want to have a lot of these kind of available, and maybe, yeah, like at the library, for example, we'll have like the drop-off box, paper surveys, I'll put some pens out as well, and then a bunch of these flyers, so kind of people can choose.
I think
what
drop
they-
off 50 at Hayward Landing,
Family Convenience Center.
convenience center, all your pizza places around here.
I'd gladly take some at my business.
Great.
So,
I could take some. I have a lot of Douglas people that come in. You'd be surprised down there in Whitensville.
Yeah.
I have a question about the 14th November open house. So will it be a presentation at all, or just a bunch of tables scattered around for people to look at?
Do you think it would be helpful to have a presentation? Because my thought is just to have different tables. And we could have kind of an introductory tables, like welcoming people, maybe a summary of what the master plan is, a timeline, who's involved, and just an opportunity for people to ask kind of more general questions and get like oriented with the format and everything. But I wasn't planning on a formal presentation.
Because I'm picturing this with people walking in and saying, okay, now what?
Yeah, that's what the welcome booth
Yeah,
is for.
like
We
I said.
typically have people there to talk to people that have questions and just to like introduce the plan to them.
Will you have a table for each of these categories?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
No.
for each of the master plan chapter elements, so transportation, housing, land use, each of I think it's 7 categories.
So we'll have to staff that, right, each table?
Yeah, the idea would be to have our CMRPC staff, they will attend, so we'll have at least one person from our staff on each table, and then maybe each one of you could like kind of pick your favorite table, just to have a blend, so
I know which one I'm
people
going.
come to the table, they see a familiar face, yeah.
I'm gonna be handing out the pizza.
You're heading up to pizza?
Or who goes to the kids' table.
He'll be eating the pizza, don't let him keep it.
That's funny.
One for me.
But, yeah, so at the next meeting, we'll come with, similar to how we've been doing this so far, we'll come with like prepared materials and just get your thoughts on everything. So yeah, more details to come on that at the next meeting.
Great. Cool. Yeah, we still have 2 more meetings before that workshop, so,
Oh, 2, perfect.
yep, it's 2 in October.
So have we found out yet when the town meeting is?
I still don't know.
I think that somebody better get that on the town website. That's pretty bad that it's not on the town website. I went over and I can see where where you're having a planning board, this meeting and everything, but nothing about the fall town meeting.
Did you click on the calendar itself, go to November?
I think I did, and I
That
didn't
box should
see
be
it.
shaded,
I didn't see it, but I'm going to look again.
and the only night I
Maybe
leave
he's
the
looking, maybe he
laptop-
can see if it's on the calendar.
I think we talked about a link to the master plan page being on the homepage of the Douglas website.
Yep.
Did you look into that?
I did. I can't get Lisa to do it. She's too busy right now, but I'm gonna get her to do it. So, one of these days.
Do we have anything else? Comments, considerations?
No, I just want to say on behalf of this committee, I want to thank these 2 fine people for the work they've done.
Yeah, thank you for your help.
And putting up with us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I look forward to these meetings. This is the highlight of my week.
This is a fun crowd.
Yeah.
And Rich has the patience of a saint, because we kind of tendency to fall off the rails now and then.
I think we get a lot accomplished, though.
I think we do.
Honestly.
A lot of ideas back and forth and everything. I know when you go, and everything has to go through the moderator, and sometimes I
No,
don't
this
think much
lends
gets,
itself to having this conversation.
you know, I think
Yeah.
everybody's get some different input, and people come up with good ideas.
We'll verify
Is that what
the town meeting
happens?
date. Right now, it's not on the calendar. There's a Conservation Commission meeting on the 4th, but we'll see if that has to be moved.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the 11th. Maybe that's the day. I don't
I
know.
thought I heard today Matt saying it's the 4th,
Okay, well, we'll verify that with you guys.
or someone today mentioned it was the 4th.
Oh, that is what I received, right? Yep.
Okay, so the next meeting date is October 16th. See everybody there. If you don't have anything else, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Do I have a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 We're adjourned, thank you.